Welcome everyone back to another week of breath holding training. So the title of this video, Monday morning training observations. I just finished my breathing training and I'm starting to get into a pattern. So my training consists of 5 days a week, usually Monday through Wednesday. I take Thursday off and then Friday and Saturday, and I do about an hour in the morning. And so in the morning, what I start with is I will go outside and I will do 20 minutes of box breathing, but I modify it. So I do the 12-second inhale, 12-second pause, 12-second exhale, and then I would do another 24 seconds to get to the minute of pause. But now I want to slowly increase my training and I don't want to be out there for 30 minutes. So instead what I do is I'm adding 5 seconds to the end of the hold, the last pause. And I will be doing that. I will try to add 5 seconds every 1 to 2 weeks. I do it outside because when I wake up, I like to get sunlight to get my circadian rhythm in balance. So after that, it usually warms me up a bit. It just gets me going a little bit. I come up here and I will do about 5 or 6 maximum inhales and exhales into a balloon, and I will measure it. And I usually start around 75 to 76 centimeters. And I know I'm warmed up when I get in past 78 or around 78. Once my lungs are warmed up, I will then do a training session. So today I did about 25 minutes worth of training, and not even, probably only like 21. Some days I'll do 30, 45, or even an hour. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Monday morning, I definitely noticed that I wasn't warmed up, stiff from the weekend. My Whoop says I'm not recovered. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So the session I did this morning was 10 rounds of a 2-minute hold with a 15-second rest in between. I got 2 breaths. It was fairly light. I was getting into contractions, but what I've noticed with my contractions is they start kind of early, I think, compared to most. But even though they start, I don't feel uncomfortable, right? That feeling that starts right in the back of your throat, that real urge to breathe. I get contractions way before I feel that. So I think my body's just naturally adapting to it. So contractions really don't bother me that much. And it depends on how flexed your CO2 receptors are. If you really flex them in training, you might get contractions, but you'll feel fine because your CO2 receptors are obviously flexed. But yeah, so today I was just feeling stiff. I was laying there, my back felt tight, and I didn't recover that well over the weekend. I had a great Saturday session. What did I do? I think I did 60 rounds of a 35-second hold, forced exhale hold with 1 breath in between. And that really flexed open my CO2 receptors, and I did a 6-minute hold, no problem. I took a video, but the angle was bad. You even saw me say, oh, no problem. And the truth is that if you do flex your CO2 receptors, the breath hold will be easier, but you're also depleting your body and your cells of oxygen. And you don't want to do that too much because although the breath hold might be easier, the readings show that my actual blood oxygen levels are lower than another hold where it might feel harder, but my levels will be higher. So it's a fine balance, trying to figure out how much warm-up you need to do in order to feel flexible enough to go for it. But knowing that the more warm-up you do, theoretically, the less oxygen you will have in your body, which is kind of interesting, right? So if you wanted to really have the best performance, it might be like 1 warm-up to get activated and then go for it, even though it might be more painful than if you warmed up more. So that was interesting that I learned that. But overall, so this weekend, my diet fell off a bit. I had a couple bags of chips, bratwurst, typical American diet. And I ate bags of chips before I went to bed, and I noticed my recovery was way worse. My heart rate variability was down in the 50s when normally it's in the 80s. And I definitely felt it today. I think HRV helps you stay flexible, especially to stress, physical and mental. And I think breath holding is a physical stress and a mental. So it makes you more flexible, more willing to push. But so yeah, I did the training this morning. I just wanted to wake my body up for the week. I will be doing some expanded lung training later. 15 minutes of a big exhale or inhale and exhale. And I feel like that just works on my lungs. I also have begun experimenting with pullovers with a dumbbell in my garage. It's a golden era bodybuilding exercise. It's not really done anymore, but the guys in the 70s had huge rib cages, and I'm 26, so I probably can't get my rib cage going that much, but it depends how fused my cartilage is. I might be in that, just on the edge of that spot where I might be young enough where I could maybe eke out another couple centimeters, who knows. But overall, it helps with flexibility. But yeah, so I wanted to just talk about my training. I was getting a little off topic. You have to follow your body and know when to push and when not to push. I knew today although I didn't feel like training, it was because I was coming out of a Sunday. My body's not used to it. I did moderate pushing. I wanted to wake the body up, start getting the ball rolling, but not push it too hard because I'm not warmed up. I'm not used to it. Conversely, let's say I'm 5 days into a training session and I just feel lousy. That's a day to rest because I got my training in. I don't feel like it, but my body is telling me, hey, you need to step back, you need to recover. Today, my body was saying, okay, this doesn't feel great, but it was because I wasn't warmed up. I had the weekend, my diet was off, and it all transitioned into breath holding. So I've noticed that when my diet's on point, I feel great at breath holding. And what I've been eating is I do a smoothie, and then I do eggs, almonds, pistachios, carrots, and then maybe a third meal like chicken and rice or something. Light stuff. My body's very good at digesting. I try to stick away from dairy and gluten as much as I can, and I notice that helps me. And so this is a whole combination of things, right? Your lifestyle, your habit choices, and your diet definitely flow into your training. So keep that in consideration. Depending on how far you want to take this, you have to try to optimize your entire lifestyle around it. The good news is it's largely a net positive, right? Eating healthier doesn't hurt you, it helps you. So by eating healthy, you're helping your breath holding, but you're also helping your well-being. So yeah, this is a journey. I've been slowly losing weight. I've been slowly adding in cardio. I went on a really intense run on Saturday, really intense outdoors, and I ordered a Whoop bicep band because my Whoop is telling me that I was in zone 5 for much of the run, and I felt like I was gonna die. But I'm not sure if I was quite zone 5. I probably was zone 4 because it was hard. But yeah, it's one of those things where you just got to. This is a journey for me, and it's a journey for you guys. So in your own journey, be cognizant of your training, be cognizant of your diet, listen to your body, know when to push and when not to, know when you should take a break because your body's telling you to, and when you should push because you're just lazy and your mind is saying, oh, we were so relaxed over the weekend, we don't want to get back into this. Knowing the balance is key. So I look forward to my training this week. Hopefully today when I get my diet back on point, I get a better night's sleep. I'll wake up tomorrow feeling a little bit more refreshed. I'll be able to attack it a little bit better. And I might do a stronger table. And I might do a 6-minute hold video just to show you guys, get some constant 6 minutes, 6:15s on my channel to show you when my contractions start, how I fight them, and I can talk you through the hold. That might be beneficial. So what I might do is do a voiceover, right? So I'll do a 6-minute hold, and then I'll do a voiceover like, hey, because I can hear the beeps every minute. So I might say, hey, the first 3 minutes went smooth. 4th minute, contraction started. 4 to 5 minutes wasn't so bad. Last minute, I really was just trying to push 6 minutes. Something like that. But yeah, guys, I look forward to posting more videos this week. Let me know what kind of content is helpful for you guys, because obviously it's exciting if you want me to post, personal bests, but those videos realistically won't come every week. I'm still shooting on getting a 7-minute video up by the end of the month. That would be a good goal of mine. I'm right there. I know I can do it. I just got to know it's got to be the right day. I got to wake up. My health markers got to be in check. Got to feel good. I don't want to force it. So yeah, guys, I'll keep you posted, and thanks for checking in.